وجعلناكم شعوبا وقبائل لتعارفوا إن أكرمكم عند الله أتقاكم إن الله عليم خبير صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Qari Yusuf, for the beautiful recitation. Now I would like to invite a beloved member of our community, someone who is a champion of youth activities and outreach programs, the Imam and Religious Director of the Islamic Center, Sheikh Sayed Sadouk. The Sheikh has a bachelor's from Al-Idrisi College in Casablanca, Morocco, in Arabic literature, and a second bachelor's degree in Islamic law from the Islamic University of North America. He is currently pursuing a master's in Islamic law from the Islamic University of North America. He has also memorized the Holy Quran in Arabic. Sheikh Sadouk moved to Sweden from Morocco in 1987 to attend culinary school, training to be a chef in Swedish and European cuisine. He is fluent in French, Swedish, Arabic, and English. He is an avid soccer fan and has been an amateur boxer. Sheikh, kindly come to the stage for a translation and reflection of the verses you sang.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. First, I thank Allah Azza wa Jal Almighty, the Creator, who brought us all together this blessed night, one of the nights of Ramadan, this blessed month. I pray to Allah Almighty as He gathered us here to strengthen our relationship, our brotherhood, our sisterhood, and also our solidarity with each other. Secondly, I thank all our guests. Thank you very much for coming. It's an honor for us here in the Islamic Center to have you with us. And I know some of you are fasting today. Actually, I know husband and wife, they're fasting. They've been fasting all beginning of Ramadan. They are with us here. Thank you very much. From the Mormon faith. Allah bless you. I want to reflect on the ayah that our recited earlier. Is the ayah that really reflects who we are, why we are here on this earth. The same family we came. It's our father Adam and Eve. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said the meaning of the ayah. All people will create you from man and woman. And I'm made you branches and tribes that you might recognize each other, know each other. Undoubtedly, the most respected among you in the sight of Allah is he or she who have God conscience. So whether you are Muslim, Christian, Jew, Baha'i, Buddhist, no faith, we all believe that our Creator is Allah, the One. And we believe that we all going to return to Him one day. The only things that we should actually focus on is how to maintain this brotherhood, this sisterhood. How to protect that, how to work very close to each other for the same goal, the betterment of our society, the betterment of the world. So I pray to Allah Almighty, as we are building this strength between us and celebrating this month of Ramadan, not to forget the purpose of our relationship here. Why we're coming together is for one thing. It's the love of our Creator. All of us came here today because we love our Creator, and we are actually here for the same great good for all. Join me, please, sincerely from your heart, to pray to Almighty Allah, the Creator, to protect all of us, and also at the same time, let's not forget our brothers and sisters who are actually without job, homeless, hungry, people are actually suffering in our country and elsewhere as well. Let's sincerely pray to the Creator to bring happiness to every household, to make everyone who's going through some hardship, to make that become ease for them. They will be, inshallah, enjoying every second of their life as we are enjoying it here in this blessed day, this blessed place, as you see behind me. I end actually my talk with the gifts. A gift that we, inshallah ta'ala, we can give for each other. A gift of love, sincere friendship, and prayer for humanity. May Allah Azza wa Jal bless all of you, and I ask you to do a favor. Pray for me and my family, and I promise I will pray for you as well. Thank you very much. God bless all of you.
Thank you, Sheikh, for your insight. The recited verses remind us there is a reason for our diversity, to learn, understand, and grow from one another. Moving forward, I would like to introduce to you the president of our ICSGV's Alumni Association. Ms. Naz Zaman is a graduate of our Weekend Islamic School and youth group, who over the years has given back to the community by teaching at the Weekend Islamic School, and more recently, by taking on the leadership role in the Alumni Association. Under her leadership, the organization has embarked upon many community service activities. She graduated from UCLA with a bachelor's degree in psychobiology, and she also has a master's in public health. She is currently a clinical research manager at the North American Research Institute. I would like to invite Naz to tell us a little bit more about the Alumni Association.
Assalamu alaikum. Blessings be upon you all. I am blessed to have the opportunity to spend yet another year with such amazing people as yourselves, who I truly respect. Definitely a highlight for Ramadan for me. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about the ICSGV Alumni Association. It's an organization that has been formed in an effort to bring graduates of the ICSGV Weekend Islamic School and youth group together to strive to bring positive change to the community. The Weekend Islamic School has been in existence for 32 years. It was the first in Southern California that has produced many great young leaders. Our graduates are now found in leadership roles throughout Southern California and beyond. They are an integral part of the American community. They are young teachers, attorneys, pharmacists, engineers, physicians, Muslim chaplains, accountants, scientists, IT specialists, and members of the military, just to name a few. They can also be found in leading roles in Muslim organizations such as CARE, MPAC, and Islamic Relief. The Alumni Association has come together and formed an ICSGV Muslim Striving for Change initiative. And the main goal of it is to give back to the community as a whole, Muslim and non-Muslim alike. Because Islam teaches us to care for our neighbors, the communities in which we live, and the international community at large. I would like to take a moment to highlight some of our accomplishments and future goals. Last year, we organized our interfaith event, as many of you attended, a religious retreat, Eid dinner, and open mosque day. We also participated in a soup kitchen in Pomona, health screenings and physical examinations in the humanitarian day, and the OC food bank collection and distribution. There is ongoing participation in our mosque's free clinic. One of our young physicians volunteers for time every weekend. More recently, a series of Quranic classes were held, similar to the concept of Bible study, where a deeper understanding of the text is emphasized. Our future goals for the upcoming year include a prayer workshop, monthly classes focusing on personal growth and spirituality,
Isha prayer will be at 9:30 p.m. tonight. And on your tables, you'll find beautiful calligraphic centerpieces. These have been created especially for tonight's event by Sister Minu and her daughters, Sumaya and Memun. If you wish to purchase the centerpieces as a donation to the mosque, envelopes have been placed on the tables for your convenience. Each centerpiece is a minimum of $25 and all proceeds will go to the mosque. So if you wish to donate more, you're welcome to do so. In just a few moments, Gari Yusuf will now make the call to prayer, which signifies the time of the breaking of the fast. In front of you, you will see boxes that have been prepared with what is known as the iftar. It is tradition to open the fast by eating a date. It is if you turn your attention to your programs that are on the tables, you can view the translation of the call. And for those of our guests who would like to observe the prayer, please turn your attention to the video screens to watch the prayer. A brief description of the prayer and translation can also be found in your program. Our guests are also simultaneously invited to proceed to the dinner buffet stations during the prayer. And for those of you who will be partaking in the evening prayer, please proceed to the prayer halls as soon as you finish your iftar. Once you have completed the prayer, please make your way to the dinner buffet stations and kindly make your way back in a timely fashion so that we may resume our program. Thank you.
Good evening. We still have about 10 more minutes before we break iftar, so please just sit around and have chit chat, and we'll be back after the prayer. We should resume our prayer. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, since we do have a few extra minutes, Qari Yusuf is actually going to perform a few Islamic songs for us until the time of Adhan.
حسبي ربي جل الله ما في قلبي غير الله على الهادي صلى الله لا إله إلا الله حسبي ربي جل الله 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 ما في قلبي غير الله 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 على الهادي صلى الله 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 حسبي ربي جل الله 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 ما في قلبي غير الله 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 على الهادي صلى الله 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 يا رب العالمين الله الله صل على طه الأمين الله الله يا رب العالمين الله الله صل على طه الأمين الله الله I want everyone to repeat after me Allah Allah. Are you guys ready? Alright, I'm gonna say حسبي ربي جل الله, you guys are gonna say Allahu Allah, okay? حسبي ربي جل الله 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 again حسبي ربي جل الله 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 ما في قلبي غير الله Allah. Whoever is not singing with me is not gonna get food. I'm just telling you guys this. One more time. حسبي ربي جل الله 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 ما في قلبي غير الله الله على الهادي صلى الله الله يا رب العالمين الله الله صل على طه الأمين الله في كل وقت وحين الله الله املأ قلبي باليقين الله الله ثبتني على هذا الدين الله الله واغفر لي والمسلمين الله الله حسبي ربي جل الله 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 ما في قلبي غير الله 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 على الهادي صلى الله الله What time is it now? 2 more minutes. Okay. What are we going to do with this 2 minutes? ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا من دعا لله داع طلع البدر علينا من ثنيات الوداع وجب الشكر علينا من دعا لله داع. Thank you guys. Take this time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Carlos. Also, it's recommended in our belief before we break the fast. So we always supplicate to Almighty Allah, the Creator. So we pray for ourselves and for the others as well, right before we break the fast. Please want to make the other note.
I can see everyone is excited. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Assalamu alaikum again. Dua that we do actually, ذهب الظمأ وابتلت العروق وثبت الأجر إن شاء الله. The meaning of what we say when we break the fast, we say the thirst is gone and the vein is moist and the reward is with Allah. So that's always we do the supplication when we're breaking the fast. So it's all by the help of our Creator that we make this day, that we fasted, and we pray to Allah that will help us to fast the rest of it. Thank you very much.
Otherwise the signal is not coming. You see over here that the signal is weak as well. We have a lot of cables. So is it fine if one of the directors is not working?
أشرف
Turn that one off. Turn it off.
Fine. You don't want to use it? Fine. Now we could do the audio, okay?
الحمام وين؟
تعال من هنا واطلع من ورا يصير الحمام على الجهة الثانية.
في طريق من هنا؟ في طريق
روح على طول.
watch the prayer. We're having a little technical difficulty, so we have one screen that's functioning here to my right, for those of you who would like to watch the prayer.
Cables and everything is fine, okay? We just need this.
Robert.
Okay. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Everything is good? Thank you so much. Muchas gracias.
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمد رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله استووا معتدلون استووا متراصون استووا رحمكم الله الله أكبر الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. إن الأبرار لفي نعيم وإن الفجار لفي جحيم يصلونها يوم الدين وما هم عنها بغائبين وما أدراك ما يوم الدين ثم ما أدراك ما يوم الدين يوم لا تملك نفس لنفس شيئا والأمر يومئذ لله. الله سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم ملك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Is the prayer over? It's over, right?
Yeah. That's when we're gonna show something else. You wanna switch now to that slideshow?
Slideshow?
The movie. You can make music. Sound? Yeah. No, no.
Yeah. हाँ? ये किसका?
एक बीजी है यहाँ पे, दूसरी बीजी है यहाँ पे।
Oh, okay.
Hey, you want us to contact director as well? Did you want to be on or? Not done. Then I'm gonna do it audio. Run on your.
Sean, what's the schedule?
हाँ कमरा निकाल दो
निकाल दो नहीं 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 अभी करना है।
खत्म हो गया
खत्म हो गया ये तुमने कहा था ना 8:30 बजे
What is the duct tape?
line, between the lines. Right now people are walking over. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, really, Bobo? We didn't get that.
Assalamualaikum everyone. I know that some of us are still getting our dinner and some of us are enjoying our dinner, but we're going to go ahead and get things rolling. I'd like to turn things over now to Brother Ashraf Jafani, an ICSGV alumnus who has been a real motivating force and role model for us younger alums to follow. He currently serves on the ICSGV board as its secretary and is also a champion for youth activities, interfaith dialogue, and outreach programs.
Thank you very much. I know everybody's still eating dinner, but we'll get into our program right away. What I'd like to do is invite our board of directors, or Shura member, our president, Dr. Arif Rizvi, vice president, Mr. Afzal Hussain, treasurer, Saeed Abrar, assistant treasurer, Javed Kardar, executive board member, Omar Hayat Khan, and our joint secretary, Muhammad Rahmatullah. Please come up to the stage. And with that, I also would like to invite the Congresswoman for 32nd District, who is champion on hate crimes and TSA issues. She is a second term Congresswoman running for third term, and hopefully we'll see her again as a first Chinese American woman was elected to 32nd District. Judy Chu.
Good evening. I wanted to come and celebrate with you during this time of Ramadan. This is a time of reflection and a time to also, I believe, celebrate the diversity that is in our country and in here in the San Gabriel Valley. I am so proud to have the Islamic Center of the San Gabriel Valley, and I brought this certificate of congressional recognition in recognition of your high standards and in recognition of the Interfaith Ramadan Iftar dinner, and here's to having many, many more years together. I want to support you, and as chair of the Congressional Asian Pacific American Caucus, I will be your ally in Washington, D.C. Thank you very much.
With that, I'd like to invite the leader of our community. With that, I'd like to invite the leader of our community, our president, Dr. Arif Rizvi, who has been really role model for all of us through his hard work, his dedication, whose passionate attachment to Islamic Center have produced tremendous amount of reward for all of us. So without further ado, invite Dr. Arif Rizvi.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, dear guests. This whole function is arranged by our alumni, so I'll be very short. Just to let you know that the Shura, the board member, and the trustees are very thankful to each of you from our community and beyond our community to be a part of this event. I thank God Almighty that He has provided this opportunity for us to have a meal together. Beautiful building you see in front of you is almost near to be completed. We just say that as the whole elephant is out, tail is stuck, and we are working hard with the financial and also some logistic situation we have to resolve between the county and the state, inshallah, with the water department soon. This event, we want to make it a landmark besides so many events we have in this center. We like to have you come in anytime you want to. You'll find activities going on. We have a program for youth, for ladies, gentlemen, seniors, and children. So we want to excel on that. Inshallah, God willing, once we move to this new building, will be more facility for providing more function, inshallah. It is the hard work of the community that is paying off, that we have raised the fund locally from you all, from the community member. People have given $1, they have a 2 card, they gave 1 card towards this. Ladies, senior citizens given their social security money. Then gentlemen who have been blessed, they have given hundreds of thousands of dollars. I thank all of you for participating to building this center. And because of that, we were able to invite our neighbors, our friends from Judeo-Christian, Buddhist, Hindus, Sikh community. They're all here to join us with the Ramadan fasting. Thank you all, and I will have our Ashraf Jaghwani to take care for the program. Thank you.
All right, let's see if I can gather my thoughts together. We just got disoriented because our time has been a little shifted, so we just have to regroup ourselves. First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for really coming in to our second annual Iftar dinner. It's very nice and pleasant to see a lot of familiar faces. Everywhere I look, I see some familiar faces sitting on a table. So really thank you very much from the bottom of our heart that you made yourself available on your busiest schedule and joined us from far away. And I know today the traffic was another challenge, but despite that, you all made it, and you all made it on time. So once again, thank you very much. Appreciate it. What we like to do is we kind of move forward a little faster. So I'd like to invite the next guest speaker, a local California Assemblyman, Kurt Hagman, who represents San Gabriel Valley. I'd like him to say a few words and then see what he's got up in his sleeve. Please welcome Kurt Hagman.
First of all, thank you so very much for inviting me here tonight. We picked a perfect weather evening despite our traffic here in San Gabriel Valley, and I'm very honored to represent you at the state capitol. My district currently goes from the city of Chino Hills, where I reside, out to the city of Whittier in San Gabriel Valley, all along the 60 corridor, as well as northern Orange County. And I like to always brag, especially to all my colleagues, that I do have the best district in the state. We are much better off than a lot of the other districts, and we have probably one of the most diverse districts in the state. And I think that goes without coincidence why we do so well. In California, just like the United States, has always based its premise on freedom of economic experience, freedom of religion, freedom to say what you want to say, and that creates a very, very strong community. And you're all very much part of that community. My ancestors on the Hagman side happen to come from Scotland and Germany, but my wife's family, her mother came from Palestine back when she was very little, and her father came from Germany as well. So we're a family of immigrants, a couple of third generations down ourselves, all came from the same purpose, and that is to find a good place to call home, to raise a family, to have the freedoms that the United States has always offered to immigrants near and far. And hopefully at the state government, we don't trample on those too often. Not that we don't seem to have our issues here at the state, especially with the economy, but we definitely try to protect those, all those freedoms that we hold so dearly and so great here in the United States. And I just want to let you know my district office is here in Chino Hills, and I'll make sure that everyone has a way to contact me. I know Vicky does. And if there's anything we can ever help you on the state level, we want to make sure that we represent you well, and please give us a call. Thank you so much for having me here today.
Thank you, Kurt. and I'm sure we'll be hearing from him in future. By the way, he's Republican, so I just wanted to. You know, it's funny. It's really blessing. Today in the crowd, we have Republicans, Democrats. There are Tea Party activists, believe it or not. They're represented here. We have law enforcement agencies. We have civil rights organization. So this is a collage of many different faith and organizations and point of view people are representing. And this is the beauty that we can sit on a perfect evening like this. With our differences, we can sit and have a civilized conversation, get to know each other so we can help each other rather than work against each other. So this is wonderful and a blessing moments for all of us. With that, I'd like to invite another young man from our community. When I say our community, I don't necessarily mean Muslim community, but our San Gabriel community. Jay Chan is running for a 39th congressional district. And before I invite him, I just want to make sure that as a nonprofit organization, we don't endorse any candidates. We give everybody an equal opportunity to come and to speak and solicit, and then let us know what they stand for. And our community will make the decision independently. We have in Muslim communities, we are registered Republicans, we have registered Democrats, and we have independent. So we don't have a homogeneous, block of vote, but we vote on issues, we vote on character, we vote on a position when it comes to justice and hate and Islamophobia. So with that, I'd like to invite Jay Chen to say a few words. Currently, he is representing Hacienda School Board as a clerk, and he is running for 39th District or Congressional District. Jay Chen.
Salam alaikum. It's a huge pleasure to be here tonight celebrating the interfaith iftar with all of you. Throughout my life, I've treasured opportunities to get to know the Muslim community better. I spent the early years of my life living side by side with Muslims in Singapore. And when I was in high school, I won an award from AWARE, Arab World and Islamic Resources, for a History Day project that I did. And also, I've spent time traveling through Xinjiang in China and Egypt, and just last year had the opportunity to visit Indonesia and Malaysia as part of a State Department delegation. And what I've treasured the most when visiting all these fantastic countries is the culture that is there and the culture that is also here in the United States. I think is so wonderful that we have such a vibrant Muslim American community right here in the United States, but it's not without its challenges. And as we know, the Muslim American community has faced challenges, from racial profiling to having events, charity events, that were marred by protesters saying hurtful things. And so that's why it is so important that we have an Islamic center of the San Gabriel Valley here in our community. Because it's not just a symbol of strength, it's also a symbol of unity. And just as the Shilai Temple in Hacienda Heights has become one of the best partners of education for our school district, so too do I see the Islamic Center being a fantastic partner for the broader community here in the San Gabriel Valley. And as a school board member, I can't wait for the day that this Islamic Center will be opening up and giving our students an opportunity to learn more about the Muslim world, an opportunity to learn Arabic and other languages, and just letting our country know how great it is to be as diverse as we are. And so with that, I would like to present a certificate of commendation to the Islamic Center for the outstanding contributions to diversity that you provide to our community. Thank you.
All right, the next part is really hard for me. I don't want to do it, but I have no choice. I've been given an opportunity to recognize an individual that I really don't care a whole lot. But I just have to, swallow this bitter pill and get with it. So before I do that, I'd like to invite our Board of Trustees, Chairman Dr. Alim, Aslam Maudud, Dr. Rizwan Hussain, Dr. Javed Hamid, and Mrs. Ifat Khan, and President Arif Rizvi. You know, I got to know this person just about a little bit 6 years ago. He think he's a hot shot. He think he deserved this promotion. He thinks that just because he wears this badge from LASD, I don't know who he bribed, but you know, I don't know what he has done to deserve this promotion. But all right, Sharif, you know it's you. Come on, man.
He's forgetting I have the gun.
And I have a U.S. Department of Justice here. Is there anything else? I have a lot of witnesses here.
Assalamu alaikum. Thanks, Ashraf. I've known this guy, it's actually only been 5 years. Obviously it's been long for him, but it's only been 5 years. And for the last 5 years, I've been asking him to take me to Ashiana restaurant for lunch. And I'm still waiting. He met my new partner, Whitey, for 1 day. First day he takes him out to lunch at Ashiana. Well, thank you. But, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it.
No, Sharif, honestly, joke aside, he's been a wonderful friend, a great activist, a loyal supporter of the entire community, not just Muslim community, but he takes his job very seriously, and he is really, this promotion to sergeant is well deserved and hard work. So please, a warm round of applause for Sharif. And
token of appreciation what he has done. The flags, the Outstanding Service Award presented to Sergeant Sheriff Morsi in grateful appreciation of your outstanding service to the community and your dedication as a liaison for the LASD Muslim Affairs Unit. Congratulations on your promotion to Sergeant. We are very happy for you.
Keith.
thank you very much. What I'd like to do at this point, meanwhile, we're just trying to get our lights coming back on. I'd like to recognize CARE, MPAC, Islamic Shura Council, COPA, which is Council on Pakistan American Affairs Association, Brother Adnan Khan, Iman Center, Dr. Namazi Khan. We have Latter-day Saint Church, Steve and Judy Gillian, and Craig Rigby and his wife, and the rest. We want to recognize the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, the LAPD, San Bernardino Sheriff, the City of Industry Sheriff Department, California Emergency Management. We have local school board members. We have local sheriff station from Walnut. NAACP is also represented today. We have several churches and synagogue are represented today. Mines, NAMI, La Puente School Superintendent, and the Wallet, sorry, tongue twister again. Wallet Valley Water District, the board member. And I know there are several others. OTI, the Olive Tree Initiative representatives are here. So thank you very much for all of you. And I know I probably forgot a few of the individuals, so please forgive me if I did not mention, but you are recognized and we really thank you from the bottom of our heart. Thank you. The next segment, I'd like to invite the MC. And I would like to say a few words about our MC. Dr. Amna Rizvi is truly an alumni of this Islamic Center. She went to a Sunday school, she went to a youth group, she went on to UCLA, graduated, became a doctor. Now she practices in San Dimas, West Covina area as a nephrologist, and she is giving back to Islamic Center of San Gabriel Valley community. So please give her a warm round of applause. I'd like to invite her to say a few things, and she will introduce our next guest speaker, Dr. Amna Rizvi.
Thank you for your kind words, Brother Usher. I'd like to now take a few moments to focus now on fasting and the different faiths. If I could just get my notes together, I'll start this one. In the Quran, it is stated, O ye who believe, fasting is prescribed for you as it was prescribed for those before you, Jews and Christians, so that you may guard against evil. In Islam, Ramadan is the Islamic month where Muslims all over the world fast from dawn till dusk. Similar to other religions, the concept of fasting during this holy month is to practice patience and self-restraint. The idea is that if a person can stop eating and drinking during daylight hours, then there is no reason why that person cannot stop doing unfavorable things, such as swearing, gossiping, and any other bad habits. Ramadan is not only about staying away from food and drink, it is about reconnecting spiritually with God with personal reflection, prayer, and recitation of the Quran. Charity and generosity are especially urged during this month. During this month, we learn to empathize with those who don't have food or drink, or any of the daily comforts we are used to all year round. And so we make it a habit to give to those less fortunate. Fasting has also held a significant role in the Jewish religious tradition as well. Fasting in Judaism is defined as total cessation from all food and drink. A full day fast begins with sunset in the evening and continues through darkness of the next day. The most famous fast day of Judaism is Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. The patterns of abstinence during Yom Kippur embody the Jewish idea of teshuvah, of repentance. It is believed that the self-sacrifice of denial arouses the divine attribute of forgiveness. The fast is a spiritual cleansing, both on an individual and communal level. In Catholicism, there is Lent, or the Great 40-day fast, which refers to the spiritual discipline of abstaining from certain foods. By doing so, it encourages followers to instead devote time, thought, and exertion dedicated to preparing and eating food to disciplines such as prayer, confession, worship, study, and almsgiving. In the Protestant faith, collective fasting has not been officially enforced, however, voluntary fasting. And for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, fasting is total abstinence from food and drink, accompanied by prayer. Members are encouraged to fast on the first Sunday of each month, designated as Fast Sunday. During Fast Sunday, members fast for 2 consecutive meals for a total of 24 hours. The money saved by not having to purchase and prepare meals is donated to the church as a fast offering, which is then used to help people. Fasting is also a very integral part of the Hindu religion. Individuals observe different kinds of fasts based on personal beliefs and local customs. Methods of fasting also vary widely and cover a broad spectrum. It is believed that if your body undergoes sufferings, your sins will lessen. And in Buddhism, fasting is an initial stage of self-discipline to acquire self-control. Traditionally, Buddhism is a practice that teaches moderation as a part of living, which is called the middle way. Buddhist monks often limit their diet after mealtime. By fasting and sacrificing a meal once a day for any period, it is believed that the food can then be contributed to those who are less fortunate. Through these brief descriptions of fasting and different faiths, we can see that we have commonalities. We may be able to discover that we all have more in common than we previously thought. Our next speaker will highlight the benefits of interfaith dialogue. Mrs. Amina Mirza Qazi is the Deputy Executive Director and Staff Attorney for the Council on American Islamic Relations, Greater Los Angeles Area Chapter, KRLA, the largest American Muslim civil rights advocacy group. She works on behalf of the American Muslim community in the areas of religious discrimination, First Amendment, equal protection, and procedural due process issues. Amina has spoken both nationally and internationally on civil rights issues affecting American Muslims and has given dozens of community workshops and presentations. A member of the California State Bar, Amina graduated with cum laude honors from Wayne State University School of Law and graduated magna cum laude from UCLA with a BA in political science. Amina, if you would mind coming to the stage, please.
I love sneaking up on the MC. That's the best way to go. Assalamu alaikum. May the peace and blessings of God be upon all of you. I was asked to speak about interfaith dialogue and interfaith relations, but to be perfectly honest with all of you, I feel completely and wholly inadequate to speak on that topic here with you today, since I'm surrounded by dignitaries and experts and people who have made interfaith dialogue their living. So all I can offer is to share with you some of my own reflections, as Ramadan is a time of renewal and rejuvenation, to share in the hope that it resonates with you and reflects some broader truths for us all. Now, people often ask me that based on what we see on a daily basis at my position at CARE, how we cope with it. You know, the abuses, the bullying, the discrimination, the people who feel like they've lost everything in life. My coworker, in fact, just the other day asked me, she asked, do you as an attorney have CLE, continuing learning education requirements for emotional support? And no, unfortunately, we don't. And I'm sure many of you out there who have made this your life work feel the same way. Where we wonder if this is what we had hoped for ourselves, a world of vitriol and violent bigotry. If we think that for all of our attempts at inclusion and harmony, is this worth it? So I'm going to share with you a few things that get me through the day and why I think it's so important that we are all here together tonight. So in my office, and I invite all of you to come visit me there, across my desk there's a painting hanging on the wall depicting a faceless figure reaching towards the skies. The painter was inspired by a Rumi poem that I think reflects the purpose of fasting, to attain taqwa, or God consciousness. The poem reads, "You are the road to love, and at the end, my home. I see you crowned, and yet what of the crowd? I see you in the stars, in the sun and the moon, here in the green leaves, yet high on the throne." To me, this exemplifies how God is with us always, in everything that we do. I hang that painting across my desk so I can look up at it every single day and remind myself that God's bounty is all around us. The glory of His creation can be found in the simplest of ways and in the most dire of moments. For God has exhorted all of us to observe and contemplate His creation as signs, or ayats of His majesty. So for example, the Quran states, وَالشَّمْسِ وَضُحَاهَا وَالْقَمَرِ إِذَا تَلَاهَا وَالنَّهَارِ إِذَا جَلَّاهَا وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَغْشَاهَا. By the sun and its brightness, and by the moon as it follows, and by the day as it shows up the brightness, and by the night as it conceals it. So too are each and every one of us God's creation, the best of creation, as we were created in His image to reflect His mercy, His love, His kindness, and His justice. So by contemplating each other and engaging in such interfaith relations, we transcend mere cultural awareness, and in fact, we embody that which is reflective of our mutual Creator. So, my dear friends of faith, breaking our fast here with you tonight does not just help us satiate our grumbling stomachs, but knowing and understanding each and every one of you, in fact, brings our Muslim community closer to God. So I remember this with engaging with my day-to-day work. When I have a couple, and we've had many of them, come in with their child complaining about school bullying, I see also, even though the circumstances are very difficult to deal with, I see the love and devotion between the husband and the wife, and between the parents and the child. When facing an adversary, as much as I may passionately disagree with that person, I see their commitment and their unwavering devotion to the cause that they're fighting for. And yes, when facing a hurdle that just seems so insurmountable that there is nothing we can do to overcome it, I remember that He, God Most High, has promised victory to those who believe and spread righteousness, to those who, especially during this month of Ramadan, cast off our worldly considerations and strengthen our vertical connection with He Most High. And through this casting off, this negating of worldly sustenance, do our souls become vessels that can be filled with the remembrance of our Creator and our duties to each other, His creation. This is the concept of negation before affirmation. There is no God but God. Negation before affirmation. And just as Buddha said, that the path to enlightenment is through suffering. Sometimes we all have to go through these difficult times so that we may be brought closer to each other and closer to God. And finally, I'll conclude with this last thought. Something that also keeps me going is that just as God has commanded us to struggle against evil and injustice, He has also extolled us to enjoin the good, to celebrate that which is true and beautiful and pure. And so there is so much to be said, my dear friends here today, of just sitting down together and having a good meal and enjoying each other's company. Because by doing so, we're celebrating the goodness, the joy, and the beauty of our Lord. And all this, these few different concepts of God's creation, the negating of humanity's condition, and the celebration of all that is good and right in this world can be summarized in one of the last chapters of the Quran, which is the chapter called Surah Al-Asr, the chapter of the afternoon. It goes, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal-'asr, innal insana lafi khusr, illa alladhina amanu wa 'amilus salihat, wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr. By the afternoon, indeed, man is at loss, except those who believe and do righteous deeds, and exhort one another to the truth, and exhort one another to be patient. This, I think, is a mandate on all of us, for all of each other, to exhort one another to the truth, and to exhort one another to be patient. May God accept all of our fasts. Let us reap all of the benefits of this month. Excuse me, my throat is dry. I need to drink more water. And so no matter how empty our stomachs may get, let our hearts be full of joy. Let our lives be full of laughter and our futures be filled with incandescent love. May God bless all of you here. If I've said anything wrong, it's on my own accord. And if I've said anything right, it's by the will of God. Assalamu alaikum.
What a words that she had reminded us that we all need to stand up for what's right and stand against what's evil. I do want to recognize one more individual. She's always been very supportive of Islamic Center, the Muslim community, Council General Ifat Masood. Thank you very much. I know your heart is always here. We always see in our gatherings, so thank you very much. With that, I also like to remind each and every one of you that in front of you there's a Quba magazine. Please do take that copy with you. It was freshly delivered today by hard work of our editor-in-chief, Sister Yasmin Khan. And I know she's here with us. Sister Yasmin Khan, thank you very much for putting this wonderful magazine. Talking about justice, peace, standing up for what's right, and speaking against what's wrong. I met an individual recently. Before I get to him, let me apologize on behalf of Sheriff Libaka. Unfortunately, due to some work-related emergency, he could not be with us, so he has asked to excuse and apologize to all of us. But then another very good person, a good, kind-hearted human being, he accepted at last minute to be our keynote speaker. I had the honor and pleasure to meeting this individual about almost a year ago. And one of the meeting, all Muslim leaders were invited. And these days, you go to places and you see a lot of Muslims sitting and you're interacting with the high officials in government. The topics is always terrorism, terrorism, and terrorism. This was the first time that I attended a meeting where a top law enforcement officer sitting, he didn't talk to us or talk down, did not talk about terrorism and what's going on in the Muslim world, but he talked about the diseases that's plaguing our local community. Gang violence, domestic violence, internet piracy, internet children abuse. These kind of things that were important to him. And he spoke from his heart. He is the U.S. Attorney, Andre Baroud. He's our keynote speaker. We appreciate that you accepted it last minute. I'd like to invite him to say a few words to us. Please welcome Andre Baroud.
Well, good evening, everyone. Assalamu alaikum. It is really an honor, and I am indeed very much humbled to be here in the presence of such distinguished friends, colleagues, and guests in this beautiful center that we are standing in front of today. I want to tell you a little bit about the U.S. Attorney's Office and also really about some priorities that are meaningful to me that are really emulated, I think, by just looking around at this wonderful audience here this evening. For those of you that don't know, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Central District of California, the district that I'm so proud and honored to represent, is the largest federal judicial district in the nation. We represent 7 counties going as far north as San Luis Obispo, down to the Orange County border, and to the east, San Bernardino, Riverside County, Santa Barbara, Ventura, and Los Angeles counties. Approximately 18 to 19 million people. So you can imagine that in a district so large and so diverse, one of the main challenges for any person in my position is to establish priorities. And in this district, as Ashraf mentioned, you name it, we handle it. Whether it is violent crime, organized crime, identity theft, fraud cases, national security, you name it, we handle it. But one of the key things for me has always been in this position to make sure, first and foremost, that we are responsive to the needs of the community. And that the only way that I believe that we can be responsive to the needs of the community is to engage with our community at every level, throughout the entire district. And that's why one of the things that I made sure when I became U.S. Attorney is to make sure that I had that level of dialogue with all of our partners in the community. Because at the end of the day, I often say, we are only as good as the information that we receive. And the only way that we can get that information is by working with good people like you each and every day. And working with people like you on a whole host of issues. We don't know what's going on, what are the issues and concerns, unless we hear from you. And so that is why I've spent the vast majority of my time as U.S. Attorney making sure that I have that connection, meeting people like Adnan, Ashraf, Amina, and others to make sure that we have that constant dialogue. And as Ashraf mentioned, not to talk about issues that may be quote-unquote priorities from a broader federal perspective, but issues that are important to you all. And that means, you name it, internet crime, violent crime, piracy, fraud schemes that are out there. And it is vitally important that we engage and hear from you and understand the issues that are important to you. You know, when I hear Amina, who was a phenomenal speaker and a dear friend, talk about the bullying issues, those are the kind of things that the Department of Justice needs to be more engaged in working with your community. And when I hear about the issues with respect to fraud, and racial profiling. Those are issues that are acutely keen to the Department of Justice. That's why one of the things that I did as United States Attorney was to bring back our public corruption and civil rights units to make sure that those issues are addressed in our office and that people in the community have a forum to deal with and address those issues. And so at the end of the day, and I am going to be brief tonight, because just looking out in this room really is a reminder of the strength that we all have as a community. I mean, I am often reminded, particularly at Ramadan and Iftars, when I see whole segments of the society represented, of different faiths and backgrounds coming together, sharing that love, sharing that community. And that is an inspiration to me. It is the kind of thing that keeps me going in my work each and every day. And it is a reminder of one of the things that come from my upbringing. My family came to this country from the island of Haiti in the Caribbean. My mom and dad went from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, to of all places, Mexico City, where my father ended up studying medicine and then immigrated to Newark, New Jersey. And so I very much have, I share the immigrant experience. I jokingly say I can relate in the sense that I know what it's like to have friends over at your house for dinner and question, what are you guys eating? Or question the pronunciation of your names and things of that nature. But when I think about my upbringing and being a child of Haitian descent, one thing that is always a reminder to me, and something that I try to live by each and every day, is that on the Haitian flag there is an inscription at the bottom of the flag, and it says, "Union fait la force." And what that means is, with unity there is strength. And being here tonight is a reminder of that very important principle, something that I try to live with each and every day. And it reminds me that we can do great things together as long as we are in the same room, sharing ideas, sharing our differences, and engaging in that meaningful dialogue. So I hope tonight serves, as much as it is a reminder of me, a reminder to each and every one of you of the love that exists in this room because of the dialogue, the communication, and the goodwill that we all bring together. So I want to make sure each and every one in this room knows and understands from the bottom of my heart that I mean it when I say that community engagement has to be at the forefront of what we do in the Department of Justice. And I make it my mission and my aim to make sure we do everything that we can to maintain that level of dialogue, communication, respect, and understanding of each other so that we can continue to do great things together. So with that, I am honored again and humbled to be able to spend some time with you today. I see many old friends from the LAPD, the Sheriff's Department, and the FBI, and many hopefully new friends that I will develop relationships over the time. And so I want to wish you the utmost health, benefit, peace, and blessings. And I look forward to all the great work that we can do together in the days, months, and years ahead. Thank you very much.
If I can get all the Board of Directors for Islamic Center to come up, I'd like to take some photos with our U.S. Attorney, please. Bruce, can you also come up? Jamaica, please. Bruce is assistant to Under Baroud, and Jamaica is their secretary, right? Thank you. Before I invite our I misspoke about Jamaica. She's a community relation spokesperson, you said? Specialist. Thank you. Also, I'd like to recognize Harun. He is from DHS. Harun, please stand up. Mary Prang has been a good community friend. And Steve Gomez, FBI. He's been attending our iftar for many years. And with that, I'd like to give mic back to Dr. Amna Rizvi. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Also, we have Frank from California Emergency Management. Frank. And last but not the least, Mike from Los Angeles County Sheriff Department, and our dear friend. I'll tell you one thing. This interfaith would not have been possible if it wasn't for Mike and Sharif. They're the one that really opened up the door for our community to have that bridge. Well, with that, I think we'll invite Dr. Amna Rizvi to say a few concluding remarks. Before we disperse, just want to remind you, just like last time, we have a full night program. Many of us went home about 8:30 this morning. We're going to be spending another night here. We have Dr. Sherman Jackson. If you have not heard him, he's a prolific speaker. He'll be with us tonight at midnight. So after our night prayers, join us. I know most of you will probably kind of sneak out, but that's okay. But the program will continue till our dawn prayers about 5 o'clock. With that, Dr. Amna.
Yes, dessert is served. There is a beautiful fruit buffet. Please help yourselves. I would like to sincerely thank all of you for joining us in opening our fast together and hope that you've enjoyed this evening. We look forward to seeing you all again at next year's event. I would, however, like to thank a few individuals whose time, services, and generous donations have made this event possible. The Special Events Committee, the Women's Committee, the Board of Directors, Wahid and his team, our maintenance staff, the Box Bakery for making the delicious treats in your gift bags, Sister Minu and her daughters Sumaya and Memuna for the beautiful centerpieces, Brother Ibrahim Bagya for the wonderful fruit buffet, Brother Wali Zafar and Khalid Javed for the ambiance created by the gorgeous plants you see around you, Ashiana Restaurant, Sister Humera for her technological expertise, programs, and signage, Mr. Mark Rubalcaba from Picture Perfect Party Rentals, Robert Patterson from Patterson Electrics for the lighting, Aman and Kamal from Samson Productions for the audio-visual services that were donated, Maher Sub and Omer Habak for videography, Omer Huck and Shoaib Jalil for photography, the Muslim Support Group, Hajra Rizvi for her behind-the-scenes logistical help and hours of dedicated service, and last but not least, our alumni, volunteers for making this event a success. Our program will be concluded by a short dua, which is a prayer, and adhan, the call to prayer, by Qari Yusuf. Thank you.
اللهم اهدنا فيمن هديت وعافنا فيمن عافيت وتولنا فيمن توليت وبارك لنا اللهم فيما أعطيت وقنا واصرف عنا شر وسوء ما قضيت فإنك تقضي يا الله ولا يقضى عليك فإنه لا يذل من واليت ولا يعز من عاديت تباركت ربنا وتعاليت اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تجعل فينا ولا منا شقيا ولا مطرودا ولا محروما برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وصل اللهم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good, blessed evening. God protect all. Thank you very much. Good night.
Maher.
We have those calligraphy cards on the table. Those of you who would like to take one, you can donate $25.
Beautiful.
per
Send it
Islamic
to me, man.
Center. There's an envelope underneath. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, you can have it background in the computer screen.
We pray right now?
Yeah, 9:30.
25 minutes.
Yeah.
The tripod.
This one?
Yeah, just take it. Yank the cable. The way, you know where I put it there?
Yeah.
Just leave it there. I'll follow you there.
Where you sit always.
Yeah.